And the next topic is principles of material handling systems. In principles of material handling system, there are 10 principles. These principles have been found to be applicable in analysis, design and operation of material handling systems. In the first principle is planning principle. If you want to do anything, any manufacturing operations, first thing you should do is planning. Here also in material handling systems, you should plan deliberately to achieve the performance objectives. That is planning principle. Second one is standardization principle. If you want to do any operations, the first after planning you should standardize that operations. Here material handling system, you should standardize some material handling methods first, then the material handling equipments, the control systems and the software what you are using to control the material handling system. All these should be standardized to achieve the better performance objectives. But the one thing, you should not sacrifice anything because of this standardization. Sacrifice in the sense, the flexibility, modularity and throughput should not be sacrificed because of this standardization. This is the second principle. Now the third principle is work principle. Any management system, they want work less and productivity more. This principle also deals with less work and more productivity. That is the third principle. Next, fourth is ergonomic principle. In any operations, without human interruption, no operations will be complete. Some human operation is required. So, before starting any material handling system, first you should know the human capability and limitations. You should recognize and respect in design of material handling tasks. That is the ergonomic principle. Next one is unit load principle. Already I have told you, unit load means there are several parts grouped together in a container to make a unit load. This unit load principle stands as one of the most important and widely applied principle in material handling systems. Because there are some good reasons why you should use these unit loads. The first one is the multiple items can be handled simultaneously. Second one, the required number of trips from loading to unloading station will be reduced. Third one, loading and unloading times will be reduced. And fourth one, the damage of products will be decreased. So this unit load principle is most widely used principle, applied principle. And next one is space utilization principle. Whenever the available space is there, you should use this available space effectively and efficiently. That is space utilization principle. Next, seventh one, system principle. Here there are several systems will be there. Each system work differently. So these systems should be integrated to work single. That is called as system principle here. And next one is automation principle. Automation means the manual working should be reduced to completely machinized environment should be created. That is automation principle. Here in automation principle, the material handling operation should be machinized where feasible to improve operational efficiency, increase responsiveness, improve consistency and decrease operating cost. This is the advantages by using this automation. And next one is environmental principle. In this environmental principle, the environmental impact and energy consumption should be considered as a criteria when designing or selecting the alternative equipment and material handling system. And finally, you have life cycle cost principle. Life cycle cost means a economic analysis should be done for the entire life cycle of material handling equipment and resulting system. These are the 10 principles of material handling systems.